Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. We're currently on day 6 of our southwest adventure and we're still at Wall Park touring in Brixham, and this morning we're going to head into Brixham. We're going to have a little wander around the harbour again, down the slipway right to the end, and that the winds have died down today, weather is a lot calmer, and then I think we're going to have a little wander through the streets of Brixham. So come with us on our little walk. Bye for now. Right, we finally made it down to the harbour. We come a different way this time. I thought I'll have a quick look on Google Maps, but it rebounded on us. It was twice as long. It ended up being a mile instead of half a mile, but never mind, it's all good exercise. So as I say, we're here now. This is the harbour and we've got the marina over there to the right hand side. Right, a little wander down here, just down a little slipway, do a little bit of filming. We're not going to go over too much of what we've done yesterday, because you're going to say, oh, we've seen all that before. So as I say, we do want to have a little wander through the streets of Brixham. And he said Brixton then, but Brixham. But as I say, we've got the marina down there to the right hand side. That's where your small boats are, cruisers, etc. And then we've got the fishing side is the harbour. So you can see it's still a dull, cloudy day. It's not cold. Would like a little bit of sunshine. Tomorrow's predicted to be a wet start, so not sure what we'll do tomorrow and everything, but we'll make the most of our time around here today. Right, so we're going to head to the main slipway now, take a little wander to the end, hopefully get some more drone footage and that. I reviewed the footage from yesterday. It's surprisingly good for how the day was, so I'm quite happy with that. We'll see if we can see this seal in the water today. Apparently it is a regular. Well, marina end, there'll be a few pounds worth of boats in there, I guess. Not too many big ones or posh ones, just small general ones. So this is the general area where the seal was yesterday. I can't see him today or her. Maybe on the way back. Well, there's the Torbay lifeboat station. We'll show you the lifeboats in a minute. So there's the 2 lifeboats. Nice to see them out of action, not having to be used. I think one's called the Spirit of Guernsey, it says. Right, so we're going to head up the slipway. Brixham World War II slipway in embarkation hard. And that this is where the men of the US Army 4th Infantry Division embarked to Utah Beach. And that, so as I said on yesterday's vlog, that was as well. Right, so we're gonna have a little steady wander along here up to the lighthouse. There's the views of Brixham Marina and Harbour in the distance. We can make better views of Torquay in the distance. We can't quite see Paynton, but it is around the corner. Well, hope you enjoyed the recent vlogs, especially the one from Berry Head National Nature Reserve. That was a lovely little afternoon walk we done yesterday. As I say, we might do that in reverse, possibly tomorrow, I think now. So as I say, better views of Torquay right in the far distance. That little cove we found yesterday, Fishcombe Cove, was a lovely little find on the other side. Right, I think it could be time for a little bit of a fly today. Right, I must say, just had an amazing drone flight there. I think it looked perfect on the screen as I was recording, so I really are spoiling you with drone footage on this trip, and that I think we're going to have videos and vlogs well into mid-July at the moment. They're all stacking up. We've got great internet signal at the moment where we are at Wall Park, and that, so we're doing some uploading quite quick. Well, these are the last 2 full days we've got here in Brixham. On Friday we move on again. We're going back into Dorset and we're going to Charmouth. We're going to Seaside Caravan Park and that, so hopefully that'll be some nice walks and over the Jurassic cliffs and everything. I would like to walk into Lyme Regis if we could. That'll depend on the tides and everything. You can do it beach way, or I believe there is a footpath. I think it even takes you over a golf course and everything, but I think it's about a 3.5 mile. Possibly even look to get the bus back if need be. We got a bus pass now, everybody. With my shoulder injury and having a disabled badge for my back and shoulder, I was issued with a bus pass which we can use nationwide. Well, we're making steady progress. We are. I would say this slipway is about half a mile long and that, so it'd take about 10 minutes it would, but as I say, we've had a little bit of drone flight and that to kill the time as well. I know it's not sunny, everybody, but I think this weather is more suited to me and Sky. By the way, it's her birthday tomorrow, the 26th of June. My little girl will be 10 years old. And how quick are those 10 years gone? It only seems like yesterday when I picked her up as a pup. Well, really not too sure what that mess is over there. Derelict buildings. I guess it was something to do with the Second World War. Probably little accommodation buildings, storage, everything, before they went on the boats and that, but it does look a little bit of a eyesore. Obviously you can't get in there, it's all gated and shut off. It looks very sort of precarious and dangerous. Well, the only thing when I'm videoing, I do tend to forget to take still pictures and that, but never mind, and that can't be perfect, can we? Right, there's a lighthouse, a bit bigger than yesterday's one, and to the left hand side over there, that was that lovely little cove over there, Fishcombe Cove. Well, today's walk so far is 2 miles, everybody, so we'll be on for another 4+ miles today on our morning walk. Right, we'll just pop up the steps, views over to Torquay. Right, and there we go. Very calm today, the waters. Right, it could be that time again. Right, steady wander back now to the Harbour area, and then we'll take to the Brixham street. Well, I'm going to answer the question, Did we like coming here? Yes, we like coming here, but I think we've possibly got one too many days. I think 3 nights here would have been ample in the end. 4 nights, I think we're going to be struggling for things to do tomorrow, and that I think it is going to rain in the morning, so that does help. But I think 3 nights we've achieved what we wanted to. We've had some nice walks and everything, so maybe next time when we book trips we'll probably do 3 nights in places and that, so it just gives us 2 full days to have a little wander about. But I just thought Brixham, same with Swanage, let's give ourselves a little bit more time, and that Swanage might be okay. Intentions are to get the steam train to Corfe Castle and have a wander about. I know we can go out in the motorhome if you wanted daily, some people do and that, but I think I'm one of those who's once parked up, I like to just leave it there, have a general look around the area what we're in and that. But that's one of the reasons I'm talking about converted my old work van as well. It's small enough just for us to drive about, sleep in, everything and that, but that's a little way down the line at the moment. Well, you can probably make out the trawlers over there. They're unloading their daily catch. High tide, I think, just looking, was about 7 o'clock this morning, so it will start receding down quite soon. We're about 9:30 at the moment, everybody. Well, who doesn't love little fishing town? The ones in Cornwall are lovely. We do love Whitby as well, so we do have some lovely little fishing towns in this country. Right, so this is little Harbour Bay area. This is where it all happens, and that's the Golden Hind over there. So we're just going to head up here, and I think we're just going to take a little wander through the streets, see what's about. It just shows people who want to come to Brixham what the little town is all about as well. Right, so that's the man and boy statue by Elizabeth Hadley. Well, one thing I'm surprised is there's not more tourists about. I know we are early, they probably do come in the afternoon, but hence why we come out first thing in the morning to view these places. We can do a little bit of filming better when it's not so crowded and people looking at you and that. But yeah, I did think there'd be a few more people about. Right, time to dive down one of these alleyways and see what the town looks like. This is just a general wander, everybody, nothing in Pacific and that. We won't be going in any shops at all, it's literally just a street walkabout. Right, we'll head over the road. That was a chippy over there. I think I said yesterday £13.80 if you want fish and chips, so we're giving thoughts on that maybe for tomorrow. Co-op. Children's Hospice. You can probably make out somebody doing some wall art on the scaffolding. Looks like a galleon, the Golden Hind, coming into dock. Doris Gifts and Interiors down there. We'll just keep wandering and then we'll head back towards the harbour area again. Brixham Grill, Fish and Chip Bar, Tesco's Express. Typical, just small local shops here. Right, we're coming to the end of the road, so I think we're going to take a right and do a little bit of a loop. It's the Birdcage pub, Brixham Theatre across the road. There's a few little shops up that way, but we're going to keep going right. Brixham Library, you got the church up higher, and what we've got there, a hotel, what's that called, Smugglers Restaurant Restaurant and Bar. Well, that's your local bus depot. If you want to catch a bus, it looks like you've got the main car park in there for Brixham. You can imagine on a busy day, school holidays, main holidays, that'll be quite busy if you wanted a car park space. So, as I say, we're just heading back towards the fishing end of the harbour now, where the trawlers are, and they get unloaded, I would say. Well, we'll just show you the car park. It's quite big, everybody. There's quite a few spaces in there. I can't tell you how much the parking is. Right, I'll get to the end here. I think we'll have a little 5 minutes rest. Right, so it looks like we've come out at the old market house, and behind there you've got the Golden Hind. So we're just going to walk up to the end to the fisherman's market and the rockfish cafe. Oh, little market day as well today. A few little stalls. As I say, that's one of the replica Golden Hinds. 2 of those. Apparently, you can have a little tour on that if you want. I think it's about £6.99, £20 for a family. And these are the market stalls. Just a few knickknacks and paintings, etc.
Go with it, that's fine.
Little cafe with underneath shelter next to it. Well, this is where you book all your excursions: the steam train, round robin, the sea train, Torquay, Brixham, Dartmouth, Paynton, round robin. Doesn't look like they're open for business much. They're not going to get much trade today if they're not open. Seal watching, dolphin watching, mackerel fishing, crab shop, all closed up. Whether or not it's just hard times or not, I think they are going to open up. It's probably a 10 o'clock start time for them. Alright, wander to the end and we're almost done, everybody. So you've got the seafood market here, takeaway, restaurant, bar. You can buy all your fresh fish here and seafood. Quick look. There's all your fish. Cod haddock place. Green, grilled, monkfish. Gurnard, sea bass, Dover sole, all freshly caught. Right, we've just got this viewing deck, higher area, and then we'll do our little conclusion, everybody. Little wander about 360. Right, I think that's it for today, everybody, or certainly this morning. Thank you very much if you watched it to the end. As I say, just a brief little wander around the harbour, slipway, through the town centre. As I say, hope you haven't seen what you did yesterday too much, but we just tried to make a little day 3 vlog from Brixham. So it's a thanks from Ian, it's a thanks from Sky, and we'll see you whenever we do our next filming. Bye for now.